This is the Mayukwayuka refugee camp, established in Zambia in 1966 for refugees fleeing Angola's civil war. It's one of the largest refugee settlements in Africa, now some 56 years old, with a population of some 15,000 residents. The camp's history illustrates how temporary encampments can become permanent fixtures when there's no exit plan. Camp Hope was never intended or created to be a permanent homeless encampment. But with more than 600 residents, how do you discover what each person needs in order to move ahead with any personal plan to exit homelessness? Jules Helping Hands, the camp organizer and overseer, decided to do something that doesn't happen very often in the homeless community. They decided to ask the residents what they wanted and what they needed. On Tuesday and Wednesday, July 5th and 6th, a team of volunteers with Jules Helping Hands conducted 600 individual assessments. Residents were asked a series of questions about the length and cause of their homelessness, their immediate needs and struggles, and their plan for moving forward.
You want to watch us do an assessment and then you can pick up some. So what we're doing is you'll take some tape, and Kenny has all the tape. All the assessments that you do, you're going to match the number on your assessment to the number on the tent.
When asked why are you homeless, 12% said they were homeless due to an eviction. 48% said loss of income. 77% said it was due to a family conflict, including foster care. And 39% cited a criminal history. When asked, what do you need? All but two, nearly 100%, said they needed their identification restored. Without ID, you can't access housing, employment, or any official services. 47% said they had a phone, which suggests that 53% don't. Without a phone, you can't communicate with a caseworker, your doctor, your employer, and no one can find you. And 86% said they needed help with laundry. If you and I couldn't do laundry or take a shower for a month, we'd probably look like residents of Camp Hope too.
Yep, it's okay. Have you ever participated in the needle exchange?
Finally, when asked about their plan moving forward, only 51 out of 600 residents said they would go to a shelter. But all 600 residents said they would accept a pallet shelter or tiny house if offered. And only 43% said they had a caseworker to help advocate for them and guide them through the maze of things they need to exit homelessness. The data collected by the assessments created a stunning portrait of people experiencing homelessness who've fallen through the cracks of homeless services, many more than once. 90% of those assessed said they'd gone through previous assessments by caseworkers only to be lost by the system and never followed up on. Most expressed a clear desire to move forward toward permanent housing, but with no clear path for how to make it happen.
You don't know yet? That's okay.
In order to offer immediate follow-up and prevent residents from falling through yet another crack in homeless services, 2 days of collecting assessments were followed by a 2-day resource fair with on-site homeless service providers who could help residents work through the issues they revealed in their assessments. Camp residents could access things ranging from free showers to free phones, shelter information, addiction and mental health treatment, and even register to vote.
We're from the League of Women Voters of Spokane area. We're here to register voters or to help voters who are already registered to vote make sure that they have their correct address. So for those that are here at Camp Hope who want to vote, we are helping them get that going. And so local elections are just as important as big national ones, and a lot of people here can appreciate that there's a lot on the line this election. So that's what we're out here doing, because everybody matters and we all do better when we all do better. So we're here to get voters registered, and
every vote counts.
Every vote counts.
Counts and matters.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Destiny from Guardians, and I'm just here to help people, assist them to know of the new shelter that we're going to have opening in August. There'll be showers and meals, laundry assistance. We do have an open shelter now at Cannon 527 South Cannon Street, and we also do laundry, food, and for compassionate people, we're just out here to help people and try to get them to where they need to be.
Johnny Saldana. I'm with Pioneer Human Services, the RNP program, Recovery Navigator program, and we're located on 130 Arthur Street on 2nd. And we work with our clients in helping them overcome any barriers. If they have frequent contact with law enforcement, that is one qualification. So we are here at Camp Hope because we have a lot of clients that are not able to make it there to the resource center. So we came and set up here in hopes to serve them better here. We're here to serve them and help them overcome any kind of barriers that they're facing in their recovery, you know, and trying to get ahead and out of the situations that they're in.
Yeah, my name is Bud Noakes, and I work for Ideal Option. We're a medically assisted treatment program.
Hi, Bobby.
We are here to get the word out. People, opiate addictions, fentanyl, amphetamines, alcohol. So the reason that we're down here is because we have 4 clinics, but for some reason or another, the people either can't get to us, don't want to try and get out to us, so we bring our services to them. I'm actually down here every Tuesday and talking to people and, you know, just getting word out that we're medically assisted treatment and, you know, we're going to be by your side the whole way.
I have been homeless off and on I could say my entire adult life. But the last little bit I've been homeless for 2 months. I moved from Virginia to Spokane to be with a friend of mine, and now I got up here April the 28th. By the 3rd of May, I had a job, and even though I had a job, I still wasn't able to make enough to find a place to stay. So, you know, I kept at it, kept persevering, kept talking with Julie, kept talking with Ken, and eventually a room in one of their houses, a clean living house, opened up, and I agreed to take it. And now I am out of that situation, but the struggle for being homeless is real. It's not an easy situation. A lot of people are not out here because of choice. Maybe they don't make enough to have an apartment. Maybe they have, you know, have things on their credit score that prevent them from getting into an apartment. There's different situations for different people. Just because we are homeless does not mean that we want to look that way, does not mean that we want to dress that way, feel that way. We are human beings first and foremost. We deserve the dignity of being a human being. Before you look at us and say, oh, you're homeless, remember that we're human first.